Hello, and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. By making thorough observations, we will be able to predict which cryptocurrencies will be the most popular in 2023. We won't just look at the surface, but also deeper. The story for cryptocurrencies took a turn in 2022 as key markets fell into bear territory and inflation spiked, sending investors running from riskier assets. This was one of the things that many investors and analysts failed to accomplish. Cardano was utterly mesmerized by this turn of events, but will anything differ in 2023? Since cryptocurrencies are relatively young, nobody is certain how the market will develop over the coming years. However, there is always good news amid a hurricane or cryptocurrency crisis. While the present economic turmoil may be having an impact on the cryptocurrency market right now, it hasn't changed what each player has to offer the sector. If you have optimism about crypto's future in 2021, there are many reasons to keep it. It's challenging to stand out in a sea of thousands of cryptocurrencies, but the Cardano network is set to try. Investors who may be wary about the cryptocurrency market or Cardano in general may benefit from this development, and 2023 Ethereum may be the savior who attracts new investors to the cryptocurrency market. Cardano is improving and should continue to do so, which will attract more investors and users. ADA Cardano fell by 81%. Cardano may prefer a safety mechanism for cautious investors, similar as Ethereum did last year, and it may draw investors because of its careful approach to developing its blockchain. Before any updates are made, the platform employs a peer review process. This promotes slower progress but ensures stability, which investors can value in the challenging market of today. Since the debut of Cardano, there have been no data blocks missed during validation or network outages experienced during upgrading. There are further justifications for lowering Cardano at the moment. The network upgraded last year, enabling it to advance in the field of decentralized applications. Cardano appeared on the list of the top 10 cryptos with the highest payments and usage the previous year as well. People are using Cardano as a result. 2 additional stable currencies are expected to be released in the first few months of this year, which should encourage more Cardano users to board the train. The developers of Cardano are persistently working on something that has the potential to be very exciting and make the network unique. These are the upgrades for Hydra heads, and the goal is to enable some transactions on these Hydra heads off the main chain. Additionally, this speeds things up and reduces congestion. Cardano is a young player with a lot of space for expansion, and its development strategy provides some measure of security. On January 4, 2023, numerous well-known cryptocurrencies experienced a price increase as investors awaited the release of the Federal Reserve's most recent meeting minutes. This suggests that investors may enjoy this particular combination going forward. Cardano increased 6.5%. Ethereum's price fluctuated between 3.3% and 2.8%, whereas Dogecoin's price increased between 2.8% and 3.3%. Although no precise inference has been drawn from this data, it does provide some hints about how this year will pan out for cryptocurrencies. At the moment, the market is waiting and watching. However, the Fed needs as much evidence as possible showing inflation is down and moving in the correct way. The sooner rates can stop rising, the better the atmosphere will be for riskier assets like cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, Cardano has already begun to experience significant increases. One of the biggest alternative coins in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, which competes with Ethereum, recently observed a rise in whale wallet holdings. The Cardano community is ecstatically bullish as it anticipates 3 significant developments in the cryptocurrency network in 2023. The number of major wallet investors' ADA token holdings increased. Since mid-November 2022, holders of 10,000 to 200,000 ADA tokens have steadily increased their holdings. Sentiment's graphic shows that whales typically hold between 10,000 and 100,000 coins, and that between 100,000 and 1 million ADA have been purchased over the previous 2 months. Holders of Cardano are anticipating the release of Hydro Cardano as a Layer 2 scalability solution that connects the blockchain network with extra bridges. The Cardano community has been reassured by Oracle's founder Charles Hoskinson that the coin is on schedule to achieve its development targets in 2023. According to the most recent sources, the cryptocurrency market as a whole experienced a new pump on January 8, with altcoins taking the lead. With a 20% rise for each coin, Cardano ADA and Solana were the leaders of the altcoin market boom. Donel eventually traded at about 33 cents and has a market cap of $11.3 billion. Particularly since the start of the year, ADA has been displaying strong performance, with gains of around 10% the previous week. With this performance, Cardano has once again made headlines. To date, more than 200 million ADA tokens have been added to the accumulation. We can expect a transition from resistance to support and the continuation of the journey if the present ADA price holds. Solana, another important altcoin that has had a rise over the past week, shot up by 20% and is currently trading above $16 with a market cap of $5.9 billion. The trend reversal in Cardano Solana was also suggested by what was likewise regarded as a significant breakout on chain measures like the social dominance network and the ratio of daily on-chain transaction volume. As said by Sanction, the amount of activity in the blockchain is shown by the number of daily active addresses on the Bitcoin network. Similar to how an increase in well activity and high-value transactions indicates a surge in selling pressure and a bearish trend reversal, a consistent increase in daily active addresses indicates an impending trend reversal. An impending bullish breakout in an asset is signaled by an increase in daily active addresses and high network activity. These measures effectively benefited Cardano and Solana. Based on a Cardano bull. Due to tighter macroeconomic conditions, the cryptocurrency is undervalued. The token has suffered along with other risk assets. ADA has maintained its position as one of the top cryptos by market capitalization despite the decreasing trend. Regarding ADA's future and its potential for future gains, the suit unidentified analyst said this. "I think that belongs there more or less," to quote. Socials are what made cryptocurrencies valuable, and this is the third largest community at least until the 2020 to 2022 VC-driven TPS-TVO and Posse-nomic cycles are over, at which point Cardano will take over, end quote. On the other hand, ADA's critics presented their forecasts for the token through 2023. One of them, Eric Wer, predicted that ADA will eventually fall outside of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in terms of market valuation. Because some members of the Cardano community disagree with the prediction and think ADA won't leave the general group and enter the top 3 spots, while others have high hopes for Cardano, the prediction was rejected by the Cardano community. According to a user, the perfect storm of Elon tweeting nonsense about Doge Polygon joining with Meta and Sol VCs deciding to pump all at once makes it impossible for Cardano to fall outside the top 10. People who are shorting ADA appear to also be shorting Sol, causing them to exit with a squeeze. Alternatively, Donald may have gained traction recently due to the recent accumulation of momentum, which attracted active purchasers as data discloses the rising accumulation of ADA. Despite the bad market, Cardano has shown that it is a token that is worthwhile to own thanks to these recent developments in the fast-growing disruptive NFT ecosystem. ADA is profiting from the brief bull run, followed by the right direction, along with the entire crypto market. Well, the recent active ADA buildup still has no discernible cause. Still, it's important to keep in mind that the blockchain itself is working on some significant announcements that might act as a trigger to attract big investors to buy up the digital asset. During the 2022 Cardano Summit, an over-collateralized stablecoin was introduced. The introduction of stable currency has historically been a fascinating driver because it drives the on-ramps and off-ramps of money that keep people within the ecosystem. Alpha Global Cardano, the parent firm, is getting ready to introduce the Lace wallet for Cardano. Charles Hoskinson has also declared that ADA will be accepted as payment at his new clinic, Hoskinson in 1. He tweeted on January 6, 2023, "Open for business next month." previously, in June 2022. Additionally, he mentioned that Nestle's, a restaurant and whiskey bar, would open soon and take Cardano ADA as payment. Cardano is progressively becoming better. In fact, the crypto market saw a number of significant dominoes fall last year. However, it won't harm to try cryptocurrencies once more. You lose if you take a nap. This line is already familiar to many investors. However, relying on it to guide investing decisions just to prevent FOMO is not the wisest course of action. Your choices regarding Cardano ADA must simply be deliberate and natural. There is, after all, no pressure. Of course, what do you think about this? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. In the following video, we'll see you. Check out our other videos to see how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum killer, but before that, be sure to always click the subscribe notification buttons.